So I remember when this game came out. He's gonna talk about here, kill the Justice League. It just looked like shit to me. And their whole thing is that they're killing Batman or something, and of course, they keep trying to make Harley Quinn their Deadpool, and it just never works. I'm sorry, I don't like Harley Quinn. I'm tired of Harley Quinn. It's just she has no superpowers, nothing. It's just a psycho bitch. That's all it is. So let's watch this because this game is toast now, apparently.
Rocksteady confirms it's pulling the plug on new Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League content after Season 4. Wow. Rocksteady is pulling the plug on new content for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, with the developer announcing its plans to end support for the troubled online game in January 2025, which will include the release of an offline mode and a new character called Deathstroke. Suicide Squad's story will remain playable via offline mode. Elsewhere, Rocksteady and Suicide Squad will remain available for purchase. Oh, good. A difficult release for
Why would you keep the game available for purchase still after you go and announce and do this? Like, it's just...
Suicide Squad. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why it was difficult. I want to remind you guys that Suicide Squad was delayed because Warner Brothers knew it was garbage.
Yeah, that's how I feel, because when I saw that trailer, I'm like, this looks like shit. This looks like some crappy Fortnite ripoff garbage.
Knew it sucked so much dick that they had to delay the game even before it was released the first time. Let's see how many people are playing it. So the game it went on sale, I'm not even kidding you, for $3. $3.
Jesus Christ. $3 fucking dollars?
And even then, it died. A $5 deluxe edition. That's a hamburger. And these people weren't hungry. Suicide Squad kills the looter shooter trend.
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but
what's this?
well, you know, these guns are a bit shit.
For me, the disappointment of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League isn't just about its quality. It's about what it's not as much as about what it is. There's very little of what made developer Rocksteady's games so great in the past.
Yeah.
Near unparalleled superhero power trips that sit alongside Insomniac's critically acclaimed Spider-Man series. It's also the latest in...
Well, it's also Harley Quinn was hot in the last one, and she's not hot in this one.
No. I'm sick of Harley Quinn. God, fuck Harley Quinn. Why do they keep trying this? Don't give a fuck about goddamn Harley Quinn. I don't know why they just keep... This is that shitty Avengers game that I almost bought that, but I had a bad feeling about it, and it turns out I was right. I remember Eric July was playing this, and I was trolling him about, what's her name, Miss Marvel or whatever, and he got really mad. I'm surprised he didn't block me.
People got the wrong idea about Harley Quinn. They thought that people liked her as a character.
Exactly.
People didn't like Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
they
fuck
liked
Harley
Margot
Quinn.
Robbie. So if you're adding Harley Quinn into the game and you're not making her hot, then you're making a mistake.
Dude, even if they had made her look like Margaret Robbie or whatever, I still wouldn't have played that shit. It just looked like shit. And like I said, fuck Harley Quinn, man.
Like, what are we talking about? How is this even a conversation?
Frustratingly long line of beloved single-player championing studios delving into unwelcoming, loot-infested live service waters.
Nobody ever believes things can get this bad. until it happens.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been a
about right.
perilous leap for many to take, with success limited to very few not called Bungie. And I hope we're now at the end of this detrimental trend that's plagued so many.
I don't think that we're going to be at the end of it, to be honest, because a lot of people want to have their live service game because that's what's going to cause them to make a lot of money in the long.
What everybody's doing is trying to make another Fortnite. Look at that new game, Marvel Rivals. I was going to play that, but after all the videos I watched of it and everything, I'm like, this is just a Fortnite mod. I don't even like Fortnite. Fuck that game. It gets for fucking 12-year-olds. And this is all they're doing. They're just keep trying to make another Fortnite, another. These people never learn. Okay, you know what? I go back to Star Wars: The Old Republic. When the old leaders of BioWare, this is before they quit, came out and said, oh, well, we would be fools to not make our game like World of Warcraft. They actually said that, and I'm like, if people want to play World of Warcraft, they'll go play fucking World of Warcraft. They won't play a shitty, watered-down Star Wars modded version of it, which is what that game ended up being, minus the cutscenes. The cutscenes is what saved Tor back then. Because WoW didn't have those, as far as I know. But, you know, creating something original and unique anymore is just... everybody's just trying to rip everybody else off. That's all they do now.
Long term. They're willing to invest a ton of time and money into it just to have that happen. I like looter shooters. I wish there were good ones. Well, just play Once Human. Once Human's a pretty good game. I mean, First Descendant's pretty fun. It can get repetitive after a while, but yeah. Yeah, people like Warframe.
In recent years, BioWare abandoned the comfort of its trademark deep RPG writing in favor of Anthem's cold, hollow, RNG-fueled exos.
That's crazy. So they made Anthem and then they made Dragon Age? Uh-oh. That's not looking good.
It was the first real notable example of this happening. A studio ripping apart from its roots to chase high-risk trends popularized by the likes of Destiny. BioWare veteran James Olin told Rock Paper Shotgun that Anthem was the ultimate expression of that. It got away from everything. It's kind of like the anti-BioWare game. There have since been other...
That James Olin idiot, that was the guy that was saying that people should have to rebuy ammo in, what was it? Was it Call of Duty or something? It was some shooting game like this. And he was actually trying to get people to have to pay to buy ammo clips. So imagine that you're in Call of Duty or something, and you're shooting, and your ammo clip goes out. Well, you got to pay another $1 or $5 to reload the clip each time. This is how greedy and stupid these idiots are.
There's chasing these online looter shooter trends that have
I've always had the viewpoint that I think that a good game studio can make almost any kind of a game. Like Blizzard, for example, never made an FPS, and then they changed the entire FPS landscape with Overwatch. Like Riot has made tons of really amazing games. Like the fact is that a good studio, Capcom, right, really great studios are going to be able to do this correctly, and bad studios won't be able to do anything. And I think really the fact that BioWare did Anthem and they failed at Anthem, and then they went back to their roots with Dragon Age and they failed with Dragon Age 2, maybe the problem isn't live service, maybe the problem is BioWare.
Exactly. That Dragon Age game was fucking garbage. I showed a video of that where we got to shove the pronouns and all that make-believe garbage up your ass in a fucking fantasy game.
I mean, really, because if like, you know, this is just, it's just like logic, right? Because like if you look at it logically, so the game failed because BioWare was doing what they didn't understand.
Yep,
okay,
exactly.
that's the premise, that they're chasing trends and they weren't doing what they're good at. So then you would logically assume that when they are not chasing trends and they do what they are good at, they would be successful. They're not. So that clearly wasn't the problem. There it is. Sorry.
That's pretty much it in general. I mean, these games are coming out now are overpriced and not even most of the time they're selling you betas. That's what I've learned from this crap. Is oh well we'll patch the game after the fact. Well, yeah, but in the meantime, it's like when you go to the store and they've got a bakery in there and you want a cake or for a wedding or something, do they sell you half a cake and say, "Oh, well the other half's cooking. We'll give it to you in a couple of hours." No. I want the whole cake what I paid for. This is what these people do, man. This is why I only buy things on Steam that have been out for a year or more. I don't buy new games at launch anymore. Fuck that shit. And I will never pay $60 for a game ever again. Because that's what I paid for. The last game I paid was that Star Wars Old Republic. And man, what a letdown. They totally... That game could have really been something, but they just ran it into the ground. That engine can't even hold 8 people in the same area. And we're supposed to be able to do a PvP zone with 100 people in there. I mean, and they're saying 100 versus 100. And they can't even have 8 people in the same area without the game crashing or the server. It's becoming harder and harder to find something worth a damn to play these days. I'll tell you that, man. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad I dodged this bullet with this Suicide Squad garbage, because it looks so stupid. And then their whole thing is, oh, we're gonna kill Batman or whatever, and it's like, what? This is stupid. Anyways, I'm not gonna play this whole thing. I just wanted to talk about that. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.